Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 17th day of August. Here we go. Well, this is an interesting law for all of you to hear. It is the 6 characteristics that you must find in your Shliach Tzibur, the one who's going to lead your davening, hopefully for Salichos, especially for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. A person who's lacking in any one of these 6 characteristics is just not all the way there, and it should interest you because I don't know that you would have thought of all these before choosing your Chazan. Okay, let's start on number 5, just for out of order's sake, but most of you would say, well, he's got to have a good voice. Well, yes, that is one of the 6. You want your chazan to have a good voice because, well, I guess it doesn't need a lot of explaining, but seriously, if he had a bad voice, then it would be very irritating to the congregation. It would be such a distracting thing, and we want all of us focused on prayers. If he has a good, sweet voice, that's certainly going to help, and that's so one of the characteristics. But now back to the beginning. Something you might not have thought of. The chazan that's going to lead your davening at especially important times in these days of awe, he should be a Talmud Chacham. He should be someone who's well versed in Torah law. Because to have someone up there who just doesn't know Torah that's not how we operate. We would like, if possible, to have someone who's a Talmud Chacham, because that's the kind of person you want up there beseeching on behalf of all of the people, being your chazan. Besides that he has a good voice. Number 2, you might not have thought of this one either. We want him to be, besides being a Talmud Chacham who knows Torah, we want him to be God-fearing. He shouldn't be the kind of person who just says, I'm in a rush. I just want to get out of here. Let's finish this up. Well, that's a horrible attitude. We want him to be a God-fearing person so that he's very sincere about all the prayers that he's doing for us, leading for us. So that's characteristic number 2, God-fearing. Characteristic number 3, you never would have thought of. They want him to be 30 years or older. Anyone who's younger than that lacks the maturity and the seriousness necessary. Nothing personal if you're under 30, but that's just not, halacha views it as we want super maturity, a person who's well developed in life and everything, and that happens at least age 30. Also, you might not have thought of this one, he has to be married. A married person just is a more complete person. We hope that everybody who wants to be married can become married, but the person is just at a fuller stage in life when married, has more to daven for because he's got a family and everything, and so the rabbis want the chazan to be a married person. And 5th, I told you, was sweet voice. And now number 6 is he must be acceptable to the congregation. If he's got some enemies in the congregation who think that he's guilty of tax fraud or tax evasion or whatever, or they think he's egotistical and they hate him, or they shouldn't, but if that kind of stuff is going on, you don't want that kind of person being your chazan. You don't want that kind of strife raging through your congregation on these important, very important days of awe. Now, you're going to find someone with all 6 of these characteristics. Now, granted, that's difficult, but that's what we strive for, is to try to get a person that has all 6 of these characteristics, if possible, to be our chazan for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, Slichos too, if possible. Let's hold it there, and then we'll continue with more of these types of laws over the next couple of days. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.